come to mountain pose on the mat here with the feet hip width distance apart, nice and grounded. Lift those toes, spread them out. Line your hips up over your ankles, your shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Turn your palms face forward and breathe. So we're going to let the breath get really smooth and quiet here, settling the breath and the space around us. And let's just deepen this breath a little bit. So we'll do 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6 breath. Let's exhale. And then we're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Taking it a little deeper now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. And now really deep, get that breath to the tips of your fingers, tips of your toes, crown of your head. Inhale, 6, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 6. Really blow it out. 3, 2, 1. And then just bring your breath back to its regular, normal pace. Take your feet a little wider than hip width distance. And bend those knees and hips. Move those arms. Just get things moving a bit here. Inhale and exhale. So we'll move into our spinal health sequence here, starting with cats and cows. So go ahead and bend at the knees and hips, keep them soft. Bring your hands to your thighs. We're going to keep the hands right on the thighs, arch, shine the heart forward in cat, round, that was cow, round into cat. Arch into your cow. Really press back through those hips. Start to feel the backs of the legs waking up. And round into cat. Arching cow. Rounding cat. And the next time you're in your cat, stay here and slowly roll up to standing. Roll those shoulders back a few times and forward a few times. All right, so we're going to start opening the side body. For this, we will keep those feet hip width distance apart. As always in this class, most of the things we do, you can also do seated. Take your left hand down by your side, right arm up. Keep those feet grounded. If you're in a chair, its hips are grounded. Tilt to the left and switch sides. Tilt right. And just keep going, tilting side to side, starting to open that side body. Keep those shoulders stacked, just like you would do for triangle. Now the next time you're over to the left, stay here. Release a little bit and deepen. Release a little and deepen. Release, deepen. Now float your left arm up. Take both arms up. Take it over to the right. Release and deepen. Release and deepen. Release and deepen. Hold here. Right arm up. Inhale. We're going to stay right here and take a nice forward fold with soft knees and hips. Fold it forward. Breathe it up. Inhale. Fold it forward. Breathe it up. Inhale. This time touch your palms together. Bring your hands to your heart. and step your feet to touch. Mountain pose here with the legs and feet touching. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's shake it out. We've got some twisting to do. So take your feet about mat width distance apart, and we're going to move side to side, wrapping those arms around the body. So we're waking up some energy centers as we move through this. The first one is right back here, not on your spine, but to the side of your spine. So that's where your hands are tapping, waking up some energy there. And then let those arms go. Keep twisting. And we're going to tap gently under the collarbone. That's an important immunity center. So just tap gently under the collarbone. And then let the arms come away from the body and go up. Still taking those twists side to side. And coming back to center, a little tap under the collarbone, arms around the waist, side to side. Next time the left arm is in front, right arm is back, turn toward your right and bow over your right leg. Come up, sweep around, bow over your left leg. And come back to center, heel toe, and shake things out. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to start making our way down to the mat here. Come to the top of your mat. Take your feet hip width distance apart. Find mountain pose and breathe. Feel your energy moving through you. Float the arms up. Inhale, exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down. Step back to down dog. So we're going to come into our down dog. Breath 1. Breath 2, we're going to look around in the down dog and make sure everything's nice and even. Find any spots that might feel tight or constricted and start sending the breath there. And then start to pedal the feet. Press one heel down and then the other. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. And then come to seated mountain pose. All right, so this is our first Wednesday 11 o'clock class of the summer season. So if you have a particular intention for coming to this class, call it to mind now. If there's anything that might be standing in the way of your intention, call that to mind. We'll inhale those fingertips up, turn the palms out, and release anything that might be blocking us. Turn the palms up, inhale energy up from the earth, capture it between the palms, and bring it to your heart to feed your intention. And shake things out. All right, so let's go ahead and start to work on our core with, goodness gracious, dead bug. Almost forgot. So as you know, on Wednesdays, we go more in depth into all of the basics, right? So here's where we're going to start. We start laying down, knees are bent. We'll have the arms up. Now just extend your right leg and take your left arm back. The heel is hovering. The heel never touches down. Bring the leg, the foot down and the arm back up. Extend your left leg, right arm back, heel is floating, hovering off the mat, and bring it in. So that's basic. You can stay there, or take your knees up, okay? We've still got the arms up. Right leg, left arm, that heel is still hovering, not touching down, and bring it in. Left leg, right arm, and in, and right leg, left arm, and in, and left leg, right arm, and in. All right, you can keep alternating, or you might want a little more adventure with some doubles. So let's try a double now. Both arms, both legs, and in. So we're going to go right, left, double. If you want to leave out the double, just keep going right, left, right, left. Here we go, right leg, left arm, and in, left leg, right arm, and in, double, and in, right leg, left arm, and in, left leg, right arm, and in, double, and in, right leg, left arm, and in, left leg, right arm, and in, and double, and one more time through, right leg, left leg, double, and in. Hug your knees in and rock side to side. All right, so hopefully that woke up the core a bit. We're going to work the obliques now. Now we have the knees hugged in already, so let's just extend those arms. Sway both knees over to the right. Don't let your shoulder come up. Left shoulder still grounded. Sway both knees over to the left. The right shoulder still grounded. And sway side to side. Now you can add on to this as your knees go to the right, extend your top leg. Bring it in. Knees to the left, extend your top leg. Bring it in. You can also go knees to one side, two legs. Extend and in. Knees, two legs, extend and in. Come back to center for a moment. Decide if you're going to do 1, 2, or all 3, and we'll go through this a few times. All right, so sway your knees to the right, extension if you're adding it. Sway to the left, extension if you're adding it. Sway right. Sway left. You can totally mix them up if you want. Sway right. Sway left. One more time through. We're going to sway right. Hold for a moment. And sway left. And bring it in. Okay. Hands by your side. Feet to the mat. Butterfly those knees. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take a nice long stretch. Stretch out the muscles we were just working. Long legs, arms long. Point those toes. Inhale. Exhale. Draw your knees in. Now hold on under the knees here and just rock side to side. A little spinal massage. So we're going to start working the hips now. Moving pigeon. Take your right ankle across your left thigh. Draw your legs in towards you. You can hold your shin or extend your arms. Take your legs forward and back. And side to side. So keep your upper body nice and grounded here. And then rotate those legs in your pigeon position. And rotate the other way. Now come back to center. Hold on to your right shin. Take your left leg up. You're still in pigeon. Point and flex. Circle one direction. And the other. We're going to cross up the thighs. Hold on anywhere you can reach. and circle those legs around one direction and the other. Switching to the other side, we've got that left ankle across the right thigh, drawing in the pigeon, arms extend or hold your shin, legs forward and back. And side to side. And circle. Circle the other way. Now bring your hands to your shin. Take your right leg up, point and flex the foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. Cross at the thighs and circle. And circle the other way. Release, unwind 2 feet to the mat, butterfly those knees. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to be making our way to child's pose. So just roll over, take your big toes together. Remember, we want the head supported. So you can slide a block under your forehead or your hands, or maybe your head reaches the mat. That's fine too. Knees are wide, big toes touch. Child's pose. So take a couple of breaths in your child's pose and notice how it feels to you. Is there any spot that you need to send your breath to make sure it's comfortable and released? And then we're going to slowly make our way to downward facing dog. Notice as you're heading up into your down dog, when is your body in balance? When do you feel off balance? And when you get to your down dog, you've got your weight evenly distributed between 2 hands and 2 feet. Again, scan, make sure everything feels long and released. And take 3 nice breaths here. And then go ahead and journey your feet to your hands. When you get there, hands to the thighs, shine your heart forward, half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Okay, so we're going to work on those front hip flexors with some high crescent lunges. Now there's 2 ways you can do this. You can have a chair and put your hands on the back of the chair here and step back with your right leg, or you can do it without the chair. It's more of a balance challenge. So take a big step back with your right foot, bend that left knee till it's over the left ankle, holding onto your chair or not, up to you. Go ahead and bend your back knee and straighten. Bend and straighten that front hip flexor, opening it up, right? Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Okay, now we're going to step in and do that on the left. Left leg back. So we're actually wanting to focus on the front hip flexor here, so your hands are either on the chair or you can just keep them on your hips. Bend your back knee and straighten. That left foot is way back with the heel lifted. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, and bend and straighten, and step forward. Now we're going to work on the calves here. So again, it can either be just a big step back with the right foot, or you can hold on to the chair, but your heel is down this time. And we're going to lift and lower that heel. Lift and lower, thinking about the calf. Lift and lower. So it could be here as well without using the chair. Now keep that heel down. Start to bend your back knee and straighten your front leg. You're getting a different part of the calf here. Come forward. Now straighten your front leg and bend that back knee. One more time. Come forward. Straighten the front leg, bend the back knee, and step forward. We're taking a big step back with the left foot now. Heel is down. Okay, we're going to bend that back knee and straighten. We're trying to keep the heel down so we can get that calf stretching. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Now straighten your front leg, lean back into it, and press forward. Lean back into it, and press forward. Lean back, and press forward. Bring your feet together. Shake things out. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's get to a little bit of sun salutation here. So we're going to come to the top of the mat. Find that mountain pose. Be very aware in your mountain pose. What are your feet doing? Are your toes nice and grounded? Remember, we lifted, spread them out, brought them back down. Where is your alignment? Are your hips over your ankles, shoulders over hips, and ears over shoulders? Palms face forward, heart is open. And we'll add some arms to the top of our sun salutation. So bring your arms up, inhale. With long arms and hips staying forward, twist open to the right. Take your arms up, and with long arms, hips staying forward, twist open to the left. Take your arms up, elbows to the waist, and shine your heart up to the sky. Inhale up and swan dive. Take a comfortable swan dive for you. All right, hands to the thighs, soft knees and hips. Shine your heart forward for a half lift. Now bend everything, bring your fingertips down and step back with your right leg. Here we are in a lunge, right? We want to make sure now that the left knee is over the left ankle. The right leg is way behind us with the heel lifted here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to come into a plank. So if you want to do a knee down plank, bring your back knee down and come into knee down. If you want to do knee up plank, be in knee up plank. And let's chaturanga. So we're bending those elbows toward the back. The elbows are going back, not out to the side. And we take it all the way down. All right. So we're going to do a Sphinx pose here. So take your elbows right under your shoulders. Your forearms are on the mat. Your palms are face down on the mat. Shine your heart forward and your gaze is straight ahead. We're not looking up, right? We're gazing straight ahead for Sphinx. Feel your heart shine forward. Feel that extension all the way to your belly button through the front of the body. And then release it down. Find your way to downward facing dog. So table to dog is a great way to get there. Remember, our first breath takes us to dog. Our second breath, we start making any adjustments, whether it's to balance our weight between 2 hands and 2 feet, or look for any parts that are over-efforting or pulling. And then we get a nice, beautiful, comfortable downward facing dog. And we take 3 nice, restful breaths here. All right. Take your right leg up and then journey your feet forward to your hands. When you get there, hands to the thighs, shine your heart forward, half lift, fold, float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center, and shake it out. All right, we're going to go to the left side, so here we go. Feet are hip-width distance apart. We're going to start by being very aware of our alignment in Tadasana, right, mountain pose. The toes are in good contact with the mat. The hips are over the ankles, shoulders are over hips, ears over shoulders. Heart is open with the heart, with the palms facing forward. Adding our arm movements. Inhale, arms up. We'll start open to the left with long arms. Inhale those arms up, open to the right. Inhale those arms up, elbows to waist, shine your heart forward. Inhale, arms up, exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down. This time we lunge back with the left. So we're going to feel this lunge. Make sure the right knee is lined up over the right ankle. And then find our plank. Chaturanga. Okay, and we'll move back into Sphinx. So remember, elbows are directly under the shoulders, forearms are to the mat, palms are to the mat. Lift the heart, feel that stretch all the way to the belly button, gaze is straight forward here. And release, we're going to make a pillow with the hands, do a little spinal release here. Bend those knees and let your hips move side to side, the legs will move as well. Looking forward to our downward facing dog coming up. Here we go, down dog. Find your dog. In your next breath, examine and smooth out your dog, right? Are you balanced? Is everything feeling nice and easeful? And then take 3 nice breaths in downward facing dog. Take your left leg up and start a journey forward, bringing your feet to your hands. When you get there, half lift, shine your heart forward, forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. And shake things out. All right, so we're going to work on our balance now, okay? So this is a very challenging balance, so you're perfectly welcome to be near a wall or have a chair. Remember, we were opening those front hip flexors, so we're going to do baby dancer. So if you're using a chair, you're going to stand directly behind it with your hands on the top. Okay, otherwise your hands are on your hips. We're finding a drishti, a spot that isn't moving, right? And then bend your right knee, find your right ankle, hold on to the chair or wall or not. If you start to feel really comfortable with this, you can float your arm up. And release. Now what if that hand just would not come to the ankle at all? Well, that's what a strap is for. Add some length to your arms. So go ahead and if you need that for the left foot, just go ahead and put the strap around your left ankle. Here we are, we're standing. Find our drishti. Bend the left knee and either hold on to the strap or hold on to your left ankle. And if you start to feel really comfortable about it, you can lift that right arm up. And release, shake it out. All right. We're going to do that one more time. So if you want to use the strap, use the strap. Sometimes you might want to use the strap, even if your hand does reach. Completely up to you. Wrap the strap around your right ankle. Get yourself set. Find your drishti. Bend that right knee. Left arm up if that's you. And if you want to deepen, press back through the foot, and that will draw the body a little forward. And come up. And let's go to the other side. So strap or no strap, up to you. Bend that left knee. Right arm up if you're feeling like that will work for you. Press back through the left foot if you want to deepen. And release. Shake it out. All right, that's a super challenging balance. So I don't think we've ever done that in this class before, but never hurts to try something new, right? If you have any questions, contact me about that. All right, let's shake it out. We're going to come wide on our mats now and find Warrior Two. So we want the legs Warrior Two wide, which means if you take your arms out, your ankle will be right below your wrist. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle. Bend your right knee so it's over your ankle. Level off your pelvis, shoulders over hips. Arms are in line with the shoulders. So sometimes that back arm wants to droop. Take a look, make sure it's right in line with the shoulders. And gaze past your right fingertips. All right, we're going to straighten the front leg, bring the hands and the gaze forward, and open. Straighten that front leg, hands and gaze forward, and open. And one more time, straighten, and open. All right, now rest here, feeling the energy of Warrior Two. So it's grounded from the waist down, light and spacious from the waist up. And then bring your hands and gaze to center. Turn all 10 toes forward. Keep your hips over your ankles and fold with a long spine. Just come halfway. Stay here if you want. If you want to go deeper, and then release your hands to wherever they land on your legs or the mat. If you're halfway, maybe your hands are still at heart center, and that's fine too. Press through the feet and slowly come up. We're going to heel toe, shake things out, and find our way back to that Warrior Two wide. Remember, the ankles are under the wrists. This time the left foot is forward, right foot's in at an angle. Left knee over left ankle, pelvis is level, shoulders over hips. Arms are extending, especially checking the back one because that is the one that tends to droop. Gaze past your left fingertips. Straighten your front leg, straighten your left leg, hands and gaze forward and back open. Straighten, hands and gaze forward and back open. Straighten, hands and gaze forward and back open. Settle into Warrior Two on the left. Now bring your hands to your heart. This time turn your toes out. bend your knees, bring your hands to your thighs, and come into a forward fold. So you can stay up with your head higher than your heart, or you can go lower and start to ragdoll things out. So when you ragdoll, maybe you just sway your arms, maybe you hold your elbows, nod your head yes and no. We are releasing everything here. Take it back to a yes with that head. Come back to center, hands to thighs. Come up halfway. Press and come up the rest of the way slowly. Heel toe. And shake things out. Take a moment to scan your body and take any final standing moves that your body is indicating. If you want anything for final relaxation, maybe you want to use your chair and put your legs up on it. Then have the chair at the front of your mat. Maybe you have an eye pillow that you want. Okay. All right, so now come to the top of your mat. Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift, shine your heart forward, fingertips down. If you want to go through a vinyasa here, go ahead. Otherwise, we'll just step back to down dog. Once again, taking a moment to visualize that down dog, the balance, the ease, and then go ahead and knees to one side, hips to the other, swish. Come center and sit off to the side, finding seated mountain pose. So in seated mountain pose, those hips, the sit bones are nice and even, the heels are nice and even, arms out by your side. Let's inhale energy up from the earth and draw it to your heart. And shake it out. Shake everything out. A couple of soft forward folds here. Gently bring those arms up and melt forward. And roll the arms up and melt. And roll it up. All right, let's take it down. So we're going to spend a moment in pigeon. At the beginning of class, we did the moving pigeon. This time we're going to hold our pigeon and see what we notice about how our hips feel. So take your right ankle across your left thigh and draw your legs in. Make sure, we'll be holding this now, make sure your right foot is flexed. You can either hold on to your left shin or your left hamstring. So your right arm is in between the legs here. You're holding on. Now, make sure your left knee is in line with your left shoulder. Notice what's happening in your right hip and send your breath over there to help it release. We spend several breaths here so we can really focus on that final release of the hip. Whereas at the beginning of class, we were focused more on the movement to loosen up the hip. All right, let's release. Bring both feet to the mat with the knees bent and butterfly those knees. Now we take the left ankle across the right thigh, draw the legs in. Make sure your left foot is flexed. Your left arm goes in between those legs. Hold on to your right shin or hamstring. Draw your right knee in line with the right shoulder. Now send your attention to your left hip. Notice what is happening there and send your breath there to aid in the release. And slowly start to release 2 feet to the mat. Butterfly those knees. Inhale and exhale. Bend at the elbows and work those fingers. Open and close and wiggle them. Rotate the wrists one direction and the other. Take a nice long stretch, arms long, legs long, point those toes. And then exhale, draw in, hug your knees in. So you might be holding your shins, you could also be holding the backs of your thighs here. All right, now release your feet to the mat, hands by your side. Take your right leg straight up and point and flex your foot. Circle that ankle and circle the other way. And then switch sides, left leg up, point and flex. Circle and circle. Foot down, we're moving on to the neck now, so let your head just move side to side. Come back to center. Now scan your body from head to toe. Make any final movements, any adjustments that you want to make for final relaxation. So again, if you're putting your legs up on a chair, you can get that going. If you're using a bolster under your knees, or you want to put a blanket on to stay nice and cozy, find your final relaxation position. Now scan your body and try and make sure all the parts of you that are touching the earth or your chair are nice and evenly distributed. The weight is evenly distributed. Take a deep inhale through the nose and slowly exhale into your final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And on your next inhale, stretch. Exhale, draw in. Find your way over to a side. And slowly up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.